So there has been a change here. I sold the Rambler last night. Now a lot of y'all reacted with an, "Oh no, not the Rambler," and I get that. But I've had that Rambler for going on 20 years, and when I got it, I really got it to save it because I was afraid that on the path that it was on, it was not going to survive very long. And I did save it for many years, and I spent a lot of money on it, and I actually lost money on it. But I could have sold it a year or two ago with no engine and no transmission and probably gotten about the same amount for it because I wound up spending money to get it running again and get it all up and going and being good again. And then I still sold it and lost money. But I gave it a good future. And I also gave a benefit to the person who got it. And I talked to the Lord about that and the reason I had that car. And you know, sometimes if you're a car guy, you have a certain dedication to vehicles. Actually, that's Studebaker right there. That's a good example. Mike built that car. I've done a lot of work to it, but I still go back to honoring Mike in owning it and in pretty much everything I do with that car. And of course, this car was mine. I built it, and it was pretty much a start on a project when I got it. And the Rambler, you know, I put a lot into that. Preserved it, sent it on to someone else who I think, it being his only car, I think he's really going to enjoy it. I think he's really going to take care of it, and I think the car is going to be a benefit to him, and he's going to be a benefit to the car. So it's gone, which allows me to focus on my cars. And this car doesn't need a thing, really. I mean, I'm thinking I'm going to look at the rear brakes, and I might spend a little bit of money on the rear brakes. This car is a really nice car, and if you live in the South and you have a really nice car that doesn't have an air conditioner, boy, it is not cool. Pun intended. So I am now looking at the best way to put air conditioning in this car. And of course, with air conditioning, we'll go insulating the body and probably putting a headliner in it and doing things like that will help in keeping it cool. So yeah, the money that came from the Rambler will go into this, and I might air condition this building. This building is hot, sun's shining on it like it does. I'm thinking, man, if this thing had an air conditioner in it, that would help so much. And I picked up one for that building down there fairly reasonably off of Marketplace. And I think an air conditioner in this building would be good because one of these days Robert's going to have his legs working again and he's going to want to dance again, and so it'd be good if we had this building set up where it would be cool for him. So there's things I can spend money on, things I can focus on, things I can spend time on, and without the Rambler, or without me having to work on the Rambler or worry about the Rambler or care for the Rambler, I can get freed up to do some things here. So that's where we are, and that's where I'm headed, is toward something like that. So I'll keep y'all posted as we go along, and we'll see how things turn out. Okay.